Hello everybody, and/or welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man X. I am bearing good news. I've been practicing. I know what I'm doing, sort of. I learned that you can kind of do little special jumps off the wall if you press the jump button and the dash button at the same time, and that's how you get up here, which maybe you were wondering why I'm back in Spark Mandrill stage. Now you know why. It's because I wanna come on. Do it! Nope, close. I have to be kind of there we go. Oh, I didn't quite have enough of a grip to jump. Come on. I had it. Yes! Hooray! Let's get out of here. I also picked up a couple extra lives too, so this is going to be a fun little run as we move on to our next victim, who is Boomer Wanger. Interestingly enough, his last name comes from the Japanese word for beetle, I believe. Kawata? I don't remember. It was a fun fact that I was reading while I was doing a little bit of research in this game, because I figure why not make the Let's Plays go a little bit smoother and do some actual research of all the secrets that I've missed, of all the strategies I haven't been employing, all the special moves I can do, stuff like that. Come on. These guys are nothing to me anymore, except when they hurt me like that. It's okay, though. Just gotta react quickly enough. There, that's the strategy for beating them. You have to leap ahead of their thing. Like that. Not like that. Close enough. Come on. I can't believe I'm having trouble on this guy. There we are. Simple enough. Alright, so this stage is really fun. It's the first real vertical stage in Mega Man X that I can think of, aside from the Pidgeotto one that we'll be fighting later. Come on. Just charge up some shots, throw him at that guy. There we are. Alright, lure him out, hit him, lure him out, and hit him again. Haha. See? Practice paying off. Suddenly I'm becoming a Mega Man expert. Actually, that would be a lot of fun. I really am loving this game, and I do appreciate it a lot more when my skills are a little higher. Okay. How do I get through there? Ah, I didn't time it right. There's not a very big window at all to get through that. There we are. And get through there. It's a very interesting little layout with the lasers. Usually they're not parallel to the ground like that. It's actually quite smart. It's a lot harder to dodge. Maybe other bosses and villains can learn something from them. What would be a good way to take out this guy? Yeah. That way, I'm totally outside of the line of fire. This is lame. I'll take him out Mega Man X style and just use the Buster. Like that. I no longer have any fear of Arturtles because I've killed many of them before. I killed them in their hometown. I killed them when they were visiting Spark Mandrill. I'm gonna kill them wherever they live. Okay, whatever. I don't want to deal with this. Can I just do it that way? Yeah. I don't care. Boomer Kawanger is actually super duper easy, so I don't care if I use the... Oh, see, I even picked up some ammo. Alright. Let's just take him out like that. I've also discovered that not using the special weapons... I mean, who am I trying to prove here? Let's just play the game. Let's just have some fun. I don't care if I have to use the special abilities or whatnot. Even if it is a little bit less hardcore. But I don't have to impress anybody. I just want to have some fun and beat this game. Let's see, up next is our little elevator ride that has to be in many, many video games. And as you can see, this is a particularly safe elevator, what with the massive amount of spikes everywhere. Oh well. I only have to ride it once. Ah, these people, they suck, go away. Alright. We're at the top of the elevator, and now begins one of the more annoying parts of the stage, I guess we should say. It's not a hard stage, but... It's just because there's no sub-bosses or anything like that in this stage, but it's not super... I don't think it's that interesting of a stage. That being said, it is really cool to be able to at least attempt to have a vertical stage in a Mega Man game that isn't based off of some sort of gimmick like in the old games where you had bubbles, or if you were just falling downwards like in Quickman stage. Here, with the ability to wall jump, suddenly we're able to actually get some true verticality to the stage. and really nice vertical gameplay, which is something that plagues almost all platformer games, is the ability to have a vertical level design. Not easy to incorporate that sort of work when you have to deal with gravity. Alright, I'm actually kind of hurting, which is a little surprising, but maybe not considering my skills. And there we are. Just had to use my wall dash jump that I used to get that heart container earlier. Alright. And there we go. Just keep moving up, 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 up. You'll see a heart container right here, which you can't get until you beat the boss of this stage, because he gives you a little boomerang. And you can Zelda it and pick up items across the screen, just like in Zelda. And these little things, I think, are a throwback to the original Mega Man games, where you used to have the ability to make little platforms. I'm not entirely sure why those were included in the game. Maybe to... I know that there were puzzles, of course, based around them, but I think that maybe it was designed to be sort of, not really a cheat code, but a method of making the game a little bit easier for people who got stuck on certain stages, like Capes and Mario. I want to get the health. I'm going to go ahead and get that health. That's going to prove to be very helpful. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's just keep going. I don't need it. I definitely have gotten a lot better at this game, and I keep getting generous little one-ups. I think I'm at like 6 now, because I picked up a couple while I was fighting my way through to get that heart container in Spark Mandrill's home. Alright, here we are. We're already up here. Didn't die once on this stage. I am either practicing, or this is a very easy stage. Mostly both. Mostly it's an easy stage. Okay, Boomer Kawanger, weak to missiles. Very, very, very easy pattern. He teleports near you, he throws his boomerang at you. He's nothing to me. He does have a really cool disco pose, though. Alright, so the general strategy, not to do that, the general strategy is what you want to do is you want to hang out in the corner, just hug a corner, like many of the bosses in this game. You just hug a corner and you shoot missiles at him, because he only hurts you if he touches you. Or throws the boomerang at you, but it's easy enough to dodge. So just check down the missiles. See, and then... Okay. Come on. Alright, I'm focusing a little bit, so forgive me for not speaking as much as I normally would like to. But see, this guy's easy. He's weak to a weapon that seeks him out and targets him. Yeah, that was nothing. I didn't even get below half health. I mean, I died once, but I was down to 3 at that time anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Anyway, feeling really good about how that went. And up next is probably one of the most fun stages, in my opinion. It's the one where you fight the chameleon, and you learn how to become invisible and speak in a French accent. Or, sorry, that's the chameleon from Awesome Nuts. My mistake! Anyway, this stage gives you the armor power-up, as well as a couple other really cool power-ups. I think there's a health power-up, there's lots of stuff. I should have gone back to pick up the health, but you know what, that's gonna just slow me down. I'll do that later. Being too strong is definitely what's gonna slow me down. And first off, the trees are also robots. What happened in the future? Why are all the trees and animals dead? Why did we rebuild them with robots? It don't make sense. I don't know how I got hurt there. I saw an enemy on the ground. But what are the point of these lumberjacks? They chop down these trees that they are building specifically to get chopped down, and they already appear in sections. What is this game? What is my life? Okay, I understand. It was, kind of reminds me of the little Shy Guys from Yoshi's Island, the ones that hid with the little flowery type of wig or whatever you would call it. Yeah. And you just shoot them, just like in Yoshi's Island. You shoot them to death. Okay, up there is this boss. I think I used this to get up there. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Mini-boss time. Come on. Alright. I don't know this guy's weaknesses. I assume just because he's a mini-boss, he doesn't really have any. But I think I have to shoot him in the face. Why does he have big red robo nips? Oh well. There was a boss in Super Mario Galaxy 2 that was kind of similar looking to this guy. I keep thinking that that hook is going to retract earlier than it actually does, so that's why I keep getting hit there. This guy should not be very hard at all. Look at that. Just Play it smart, react. He's got 2 attacks to his pattern. Whoop, 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 whoop. You can't touch this. He can try, though. And yet again, another Mega Man X game where all I have to do is just kind of hug the wall. It's kind of cool. I'm not trying to criticize it at all. It's just, like, very funny that so many bosses kind of are subdued by the same technique. So, when does he start smoking? I know he starts smoking when you hurt him. Maybe it would help if I hit him a little bit more often than bouncing off of his giant robot claws, which look like washers when they're all closed up. Maybe I should switch to a different power? Do I have a more powerful attack available to me? Aside from, all the special powers. I mean, one that's going to do more damage to this guy. But, I guess, there we go. Now he's lit up. He's like, oh, I'm dying. Better have my last cig. It's like, man, haven't you ever heard of electronic cigarettes? They exist in the world 20XD6, or wherever we are. That was a Homestar Runner reference. But anyway, I like how he has a little jetpack, too, on his back, and he doesn't actually go anywhere. Maybe that's how he does his little jump. That would make sense. Come on. Okay. Got hurt there, because I was busy trying to be entertaining instead of trying to be good. You can't hit me from that distance anyway. Okay. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. This guy should really not take that long. I'm really not going to get the speedrunners world medal now for this game. I don't think they hand out world medals. At any rate, wouldn't that be a fun Olympic event? I would watch it. I like speedruns. Obviously, I've talked about it many, many times in this series, but I really just want to drive home the point that I think that speedruns are so cool, and I love how dedicated they are to these games. I mean, you know, I'm doing this blind, but they research this game. They own it to a core, and why won't this guy die? I love how everything on him has like a little red stud to it. It's like, if this were a grim, dark universe, they'd be skulls, but instead, it's the robot universe, so it's little red sensors. Alright, armor power-up. Now I take 50% less damage. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce the damage to your systems by 50%. Thank you, Dad. And you'll notice something. You'll notice something once I put on this thing. I look a little bit more like Zero now than I did before. Because Zero is super powerful, and I'm trying to become just as powerful as Zero. Oh yeah, nothing up there. I didn't expect there would be. And... oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh wait, there's a thing down here. Haha, faked you out. Okay, do I just... oops. How do I do that? I think I had the right idea. You're supposed to wall dash jump. Well, how about we fight the boss instead of screwing around with this too much? Anyway, we'll just pick that up in the next video. Thank you for watching, everybody.